Now, this first video is really an overview of where respiration happens. We're going to start with a rough outline of a cell, and a cell obviously will contain a membrane and some cytoplasm. And I don't intend for this to be a big deal about cell biology, but we have a nucleus and we have a bunch of mitochondria. There are lots of other things that you might have inside a cell, but that's not what this is about. So part one of respiration is called glycolysis. Now, the word glycolysis can be split down into glyco, or sugar, and lysis, which means breaking. So you're literally breaking the molecule down. Now, glycolysis occurs in the cytoplasm of your cells. You have all of the genes for glycolysis, and the products of glycolysis will make their way into the matrix of the mitochondria. Okay, so now we need to zoom into that mitochondria because everything else happens inside there. So inside that mitochondria is something called Krebs cycle. So Krebs cycle is called Krebs cycle because it was discovered by a chap called Krebs. It has a lot of different names, but you don't need to know any of them. And if you do Google it, then you'll just get a bunch of information that's just going to confuse you, so don't worry. But Krebs cycle is the next step, and it's kind of an activation step. It's all about how we use the products of glycolysis to then make energy for the future. And then the final step, which occurs inside the inner membrane of the mitochondria, is the electron transport chain. So both Krebs cycle and the electron transport chain occur within the mitochondria, with the Krebs cycle being inside the matrix and the electron transport chain being in the inner membrane of the mitochondria.